commissions. Human Rights Commission. Human Rights Commission spread human rights literacy among the various sections of society. Human rights literacy undertaken and promote research. Undertaken and promote research in the field of human rights. Encourage the effort of non-governmental organization. Encourage the effort of non-governmental organization and institutions working in the field of human rights. Encourage the effort of non-governmental organizations and institutions working in the field of human rights with other functions as they may consider necessary for the protection of human rights. Encourage the effort of non-government NGO organization and institutions field of human rights function it may be considered necessary for the protection of human rights. The commission shall perform following functions: inquire suo motu or on petition into complaint of a violation of human rights. Suo motu or into complaint, suo motu or on a petition into complaints of violation of human rights by public servant. Inquire. Intervene in any proceeding involving any allegation of violation of human rights. Intervene in any proceeding involving allegation of violation of human rights pending before a court. Violation of human rights by public servant. Review the safeguard provided by or under the Constitution or any law for the time being in force for the protection of human rights. Review the safeguard provided by Constitution or a law for the time being in force for the protection of human rights and recommendation measures for their effective implementations. Basic features of Supreme Court of Constitutional basic feature. Mineral Mills vs. Union of India 1997. 1973 Kesananda Bharati vs. State of Kerala. 1973 Supreme Court overruled the judgment in the Goloknath case 1976. 67. It upheld the validity of 24th Amendment. Upheld Act 197 and stated that Parliament is empowered to abridge or to take away any of the fundamental rights. Abridge or take away. It laid down a new doctrine of basic structure of the Constitution. Laid down a new doctrines. Laid. This amendment laid. It ruled the constituent power of the Parliament. Constituent power of Parliament under Article 368 does not enable it to alter the basic structure of the Constitution. Not enable to alter, change basic structure of the Constitution. Basic structure of the Constitution. This means the Parliament cannot take away fundamental rights that forms a part of the basic structures. That forms part of basic structure of the Constitutions, which forms a part of basic structure. Supreme Court in the Minerva Mills case 1980 invalidated the provision of immunity from judicial review of Parliament power. Provision of immunity from judicial review of Parliament power of amendment under Article 368. Declared judicial review as a basic feature of the Constitution. After the Kesananda Bharati case, the doctrine of a basic structure of adhered to by Supreme Court with regard to the amendment of the Constitution. Actually, Supreme Court in the Minerva Mill case, actually, judicial review of the Parliamentary power amended under Article 368. Declare judicial review as a basic feature, judicial review of the Constitution. After Kesananda Bharati case, the doctrine of the basic structure is adhered to the Supreme Court with regard to the amendment of the Constitution. It is a vital part of the Constitution. State the amplitude of Article 21 of the Constitution. Personal liberty of widest amplitude. In Article 21 of it covers a variety of rights that constitute the personal liberty of a man. To give it further significance, it acts as a limitation on executive actions. This means that the state can deprive the right to life and personal liberty of a person based on a law. This means that the state can deprive the right to life. State can deprive the right to life and personal liberty of a person based on law. Personal liberty of a person. To give it further significance, it acts as a limitation on executive actions. Which of the cases regarding disqualification of a membership of other House of Parliament are decided by the President. Case regarding disqualification for a membership of either House of Parliament are decided by the President. Which cases? The President may decide the following case for disqualification for membership of either House of Parliament. It holds any office of the profit under the Union of State Government. It holds any office of profit under the Union of State Government. It is unsound mind. If a mind is unsound. If an undischarged insolvent. If voluntarily acquires the citizenships of other countries. If he disqualified under any law of a parliament. Holds any officer profit. Holds any officer profit under Union of State Government. If he of unsound mind. Aim to embody the fundamental values and philosophy on which the Constitution is based. Elucidate. Constitution is aimed to embody the fundamental value and the philosophy on which the Constitution is based. The objective resolutions proposed by the Jawaharlal Nehru and passed by the Constituent Assembly. Objective resolution proposed by Jawaharlal Nehru. Resolution proposed by the Jawaharlal Nehru and passed by the Constituent Assembly. The pass करथिले ultimately became the preamble to the Constitution of India. The resolution, objective resolution माने resolution टा change into preamble of the Constitution. The preamble is non-justiciable in nature, like the reality principle is not justiciable. माने you cannot go to court. Principles of state policy and cannot be enforced in court of law. You cannot go to court को जाइपरिबनी. It can neither provide substantive power to the three organs. Actually, preamble is not provide substantive power to three organs of the state, not limit their powers under the provision of the Constitution. Actually, you cannot enforce. The preamble reveals the source from which Constitution comes. Actually, it is a philosophy. It is the origin of the Constitution. It is a moola. Source, the people of right and freedoms which people of India attended to secure all citizens. Actually, it declared the rights of freedom which the people of India intended to secure to all citizens on the basis of a type of a government, policy which was to be established. Actually, it is the heart of the Constitution. Ambedkar said, heart and soul of the Constitution. Enacting clause, preamble reveals the source from which Constitution comes. Reveal करे source from which source Constitution comes. The people of India, it contains the enacting clause which brings into force the Constitution. It declares the rights and freedom. Rights, adhikar, freedom, sadhanata, which people of India intended to secure to all citizens.